When I sold my very first premium program, my goal was to just get 5 clients. Instead, I signed 30 and made more than 60,000 euros in a single month. Not because I had a big audience, not because I had years of credentials, but because I learned how to design an offer people actually want to buy. And today I'm going to walk you through and show you the 4 principles behind it. So the principle number 1, define your outcome and choose your client around it. Here's what most people get wrong, because they start by thinking about their audience and then they try to invent a result that fits and what people want. But the truth is the irresistible outcome comes first, and the right clients are defined by that outcome. And here's what I mean, because I worked with this investment coach who wanted to create a program helping people buy their first rental property. And she said to me that, Marianne, but I can't promise the outcome to everyone. And I told her that exactly, don't promise it to everyone. Let's define who you can actually promise it to. So we made a list. They need a full-time job. They need a certain monthly income, and they need this basic financial stability. And suddenly the program worked because the client group matched the outcome, and the coach wasn't afraid to promising them the outcome because she was so certain that of course they will achieve the promised outcome with her. And also there is this other secret that nobody tells you. Price will always be too much for someone. So your job is to make it a great deal for the right someone, because that is also how you create your own category of one. When I sold my first premium training to a big clothing chain, my mentor actually asked that, how will you compete with sales trainers who have 20 plus years more experience than you? And that was like a legit question. I was like 25 or something, and I definitely didn't compete with them or wasn't able to do that. So what I did instead was that I created a new category. My training was for female salespeople serving female clients in fashion stores and something like similar to that. And nobody else was doing that. And that is why they also bought it. Principle number 2, value doesn't come from more hours, it comes from a faster and more certain path. So another big mistake that I see people making is that thinking high ticket means more one-on-one. You think that if I charge more, I need to give more access, more calls and more content to those clients. But here's the truth. Premium clients don't want more. They want faster, they want certainty, and they want the shortest path to their outcome. That is why they pay the high price for you. And here is how you build something like that. So you start from the outcome and you work backwards. So define the milestones a client must reach to get there. Break each milestone into a mini action plan, and don't unlock the next milestone until the first is achieved. So this is the key. And this is the way that the client is never drowning in content or guessing what to do next, because you also only give them the minimum viable amount of information to reach the next milestone. So they are always moving forward one milestone at a time. This is exactly the system that I paid $15,000 to learn, and it's why our clients at Smart Mentoring have had such exceptional results. Because we don't just give them the information, we give them a step-by-step path that guarantees progress. And we are famous for that in my country, in Finland. And the clients don't move forward before achieving the previous milestone. Like, remember that. You can deliver the program with Zoom, Google Drive, and email. Like, you can have Slack or WhatsApp support. That's it. Like, no need for expensive and complex portals or e-learning platforms at this stage. And I have been on the other side of this too, because I once invested $25,000 in leadership coaching. And at first I was terrified about the price. Like I was actually shocked by the price. And I knew that it was like, I wasn't shocked that, oh, she's asking, like this leadership coach is asking this much, but it was just like something that, like, can I actually do this? Like, can I afford to invest that? But I did it anyway because I really needed the help and I just wanted to commit and believe that it will pay off. And for some reason, even though it wasn't a sales program or getting leads to my business, the same month that I did that decision, my company had a record-breaking sales month that year. So what happened there was that I didn't buy more calls with someone or like one-on-ones, but I got certainty, I got speed, rapid results with my like elevating my leadership skills. And also the coach was a leader who gave me the path that I couldn't find alone. So premium clients think the same way. Now, if you are listening to this and you're wondering, okay, but how do I actually scale this model once I've built my first high ticket offer? I have created a simple scaling roadmap that shows you exactly these stages from my own journey and with working with hundreds of clients. So this table actually shows you from signing your very first premium clients all the way to six-figure months. So let me quickly show you actually the table. So this maps out where you are right now and what bottlenecks you will face next and which systems unlock each stage of growth. I have even added my own notes from my own experience going from stage to another and what happened in all of those stages. You can download it free from the link below. So the principle number 3, sell with a premium pilot, never with free testers. This is the most practical part of the video. So when you create a new offer, most people think that they need to test it with free clients first. But I say that that is the worst thing you can do, because that kills your positioning and it attracts the wrong people. And you don't actually even end up knowing if your offer works because you don't know if people will pay for it. And let's be honest, if those clients didn't pay, they are not going to pay attention to what you're going to give them. So instead, I teach what I call the premium pilot method. Here's how it works. You sell your offer right away, but you offer the very first spots at a reduced price. So it's still going to be paid and in high ticket level, but it's positioned as an exclusive pilot. So when I created my first premium program, my target was 5 pilot test clients, and I priced it at $2,000. So even though the full program would be $6,000 in the future. Then I ended up with 30 clients. That was $60,000 in sales right from the start in 30 days. And that is the power of a premium pilot. You validate the offer with real buyers and you get immediate revenue and you attract clients who are serious, not freebie seekers. And the best part is that you get paid to build your new program. So never do free pilots because they don't prove anything. Real demand is proven only when people pay. And the principle number 4 is that stop waiting for proof you don't need. This is maybe the most important mindset shift that you need. So many experts delay creating a high ticket offer because they think that I need more experience, more certificates, or more testimonials, more client results. But here's the truth. There are people right now with less experience than you charging more than you do. I just spoke with one of my long-term clients, and even after years of selling high ticket, she still had this belief that she had now reached a cap on her pricing. But the truth is that I know experts charging 10 times more for the exact same outcome. And the only real cap is the one you set in your own mind. Clients don't pay for the number of years you've worked. They pay for the clarity of your outcome, the certainty of your process, and the confidence with which you lead them. And something that my old sales coach once told me was that your clients don't yet believe in themselves, so you need to lend them your confidence until they do. So you need to be even like extra confident when you're selling the outcome, when you are working with them. Because if you think about it, if you hesitate that, oh, I don't know if we are going to reach that outcome, they will be even more insecure about that outcome themselves. And then they will be like, oh, I knew it wouldn't work. And that is why you need to be bought in before anyone can be bought into your high ticket offer. And when you niche down to the right clients, and when you design a milestone based path, and when you launch with a premium pilot, you already have all the proof you need. If you keep waiting for more, you will watch someone else with less experience sell the exact offer you could be selling for a higher price. So let's recap the 4 principles. Define your outcome and choose your client around it. That is a way for you to be confident in promising irresistible outcomes. And value doesn't come from more hours. It comes from a faster, more certain path. One-on-one calls aren't what people pay high tickets for. And sell with a premium pilot, never with free testers. And stop waiting for proof you don't need. High ticket isn't about hustling harder or cutting your prices. It's about offering a result so valuable and a path so clear that the right clients feel it would be crazy to not take it. And if you want to see exactly how this fits into the bigger picture of scaling your business, download my free scaling roadmap, because it shows you the journey from your first premium clients all the way to consistent $100,000 months with the systems and the shifts required at each stage. The link is in the description.